The Stoll Keenon Ogden Phoenix Stakes, the Grade 2, going off as race number 7. 6 furlongs will be the distance for the 3-year-olds and up. And it's a quality field of 6 going forward for this one. Let's start with the 4 world record. Flavion Pratt getting set to ride.
And this horse got the name for a reason. World record's an absolute bullet. And I think earlier this year, I believe set the track record at Churchill, which, by the way, the track records were going down left and right at Churchill, even going back to last fall. This was a race where they did not make the lead. Runs a decent third here in the Bing Crosby. We're going to see Lovesick Blues winning. Hijazi was second. But, you know, sometimes you can't duck the competition. But if Rudy Brissett and Steve Asmussen can get on the phone and not run world record and Skelly versus each other, because those two got in a lockstep duel and set it up for Durante to pull the big upset in the era Stites. So I don't think that necessarily world record or Skelly are the best sprinters in the country. I do, however, think they might be the fastest quarter-mile sprinters in the country. So expect a warp speed pace with the 3 and 4 locking horns early.
The gun runner colt in world record. It looks to be a very tough out. You highlighted Skelly. Certainly looks to have a good chance back in this spot for Steve Asmussen. You can put a line through that start at Churchill 2 ago, and it's been nothing but strong form going through 2025.
You know, as fast as he is, the only wins that he's had recently have been in unlisted stakes. He's won an allowance and he's won a non-graded stakes. But this is a graded event. This is a grade 2. We've had 3 Breeders' Cup champions for the sprint come through this very race in recent years. Whitmore, Run Happy, and one of my favorites, Work All Week. So Skelly, you know, needs to kind of class up and show that he can win a graded stakes as fast as he has been. You know, the resume's a little bit light. He did win the Count Fleet, which is a grade 3. He's won that a couple times at Oaklawn, but he's never really won a big race outside of Arkansas.
What you're talking about comes in for trainer Wesley Ward. Certainly finds a very tough assignment coming up on Friday as we take it back to this allowance optional claiming event at Saratoga from the Spa. Was impressive, was game, but I think we're going to have to go a little better, a little further this weekend at Keeneland.
This New York bred's very consistent. He's 7 for 9 in the exacta in his career. He's 8 for 9 in the trifecta, and he's got the 106 buyer. That was back in January. That is one of the best buyers in the field. And the old saying, he's running out of his backyard, that might not apply to any horses better than Wesley Ward at Keeneland, who literally his backyard, horses can walk over from his establishment off Rice Road right to the racetrack. So I think Wesley would be the first one to tell you he does his absolute best work at Keeneland.
Wesley Ward will have the 2 runners, Nakatomi the 5, also matched there as well. The Stoll Keenon Ogden Phoenix Stakes coming up on Friday afternoon. We'll have 7 of the best to take you through all of the lead up and buzz. Don't forget, we've got the Grade 1 Dali Alcibiades there on opening day, and getting to see some of the younger runners coming through in the sport this weekend, Caleb.